How's it going, Mullenites? It's been a little while since I covered the stock. Admittedly, like I got out of the stock a couple of months ago. I have kind of lost a little bit of, you know, momentum in terms of looking at what's going on with the company. I said I'd try to, but sometimes life just gets in the way. But I did get a comment on a small little video I put out the other day asking if I give some thoughts on Mullen Automotive again. So I thought I would oblige, and here I am. So, just looking at what's happened I think it's been about 2 months since I did a video on Mullen Automotive, and, looking at it, it's just, we've seen piecemeal announcements from the company since they did that inevitable equity raise about like small sales here, and, puffing up about some of their developments around the battery. And obviously nothing's like really gaining traction with the market. The stock has continued to fall, and it's something that's been the case for Mullen Automotive since forever. It seems that anything marginally good, just the market doesn't respond well to it. It does bemuse me a bit, because like this is a company that operation has put some good things in place, but they're just not really getting the sales that the company needs, and I think that's what the market's punishing the stock. If you look at, you just have to look at the broader market. The market's on a strong bull run, and Mullen Automotive, despite nothing too negative other than the equity raising they had this year, there hasn't been anything. They have not followed the market trend at all. They're down. They were down 10% last week. I think they're down about 20% over the month, and 82% year to date. Now, remember, if you looked about this time last year and you looked at a year to date performance of the stock, they were already down by about 98%. So in terms of that measurement, they're actually not performing as badly as last year. But historically, the stock, if you, after accounting for the reverse stock splits, would have had a high of about like almost $400,000 per stock, and we're trading around $2 a share at the moment. It's dismal. I despite anything positive that's coming from the company, and what it's doing for in generally improving the green movement in the world, it's always good to have clean renewable sources of power. Obviously there's issues with disposing of electrical vehicles that we haven't really talked about as a society, but yeah, like whatever they put out, it just doesn't seem to hold traction with the market. And I don't know, I just can't see Mullen Automotive really doing anything that's going to save the stock price at this point. There's not enough demand for the vehicles. If you just follow the announcements that they're making in terms of sales, there's nothing big coming through. They're just like small little sales, and it's obviously positive that people are like trying out the vehicles and stuff, but considering the hundreds of millions, even billions of dollars that have been invested in this company, it is a poor return now that we're finally starting to see vehicles produced. Yeah, I really don't know what the way forward is for Mullen Automotive. I always kind of speculate that if the company was to be bought out, that might be one way it could be saved. But I think really, I don't think they want to do this, but I think really that what Mullen Automotive needs to do if they want to continue as a company is to go private, because the stock market is just devaluing everything investors have. They've had a shonky record of terrible equity raises, which have hurt existing shareholders, and this sort of trend seems to continue in just branded differently. It's poor management, poor market reception, and just generally poor performance. It's actually amazing how badly this company has gone. Yeah, look, I'm not, like I said at the start, I'm not really following the stock as much as I used to. Obviously, I'm not invested in it anymore. But yeah, I know obviously there's some people still out there holding out, hoping for good times, and for your sake, I really hope that comes. But yeah, I don't know. It's one of those stocks, and now I put out this video, perhaps this could be the omen, because obviously when you say something the opposite usually happens. So maybe Mullen might actually finally skyrocket. I really doubt that though. Yeah, anyway, share your thoughts on Mullen Automotive. Are you still in at the stock? Have you lost all hope? Is there any chance of any sort of rebound anytime soon for the stock? Do you reckon we'll ever get to $350,000 per share again? Share it in the comments below. I hope you're all doing well. Yeah, and if you want me to do another video on Mullen Automotive in the future, just let me know if you want me to keep putting out the content. It's, it's not a big effort really, but yeah. Anyway, till next time, may the markets trade in your favor. Cheers.